Okay, so we're going to start out today by trying to put the leveling kit on, and once again I have no idea what I'm doing. I had to take a break from trying to install the gauges because I got overly fucking frustrated with it. I got most of it done. I got the boost gauge, I put it up here instead of down here where that bolt was I showed you, and the reason I did that was because, well, it didn't fit. And I guess that's what you get for buying from Extreme Diesel Performance. They showed it as the kit, you know, should have been for this exact truck and whatnot, but once again, it wasn't. The gauges were more of just general gauges for, you know, any vehicle, this and that and the other, so it was rather fucking confusing to do it that way, and I don't suggest anybody buy from Extreme Diesel Performance gauges wise so far. So I put the adapter for the boost here, and I didn't run anything else for it up into the cab. Reason being is because the tranny temp gauge, I didn't come with an adapter, and they want me to drill it into my transmission to be able to monitor it, and you know what, fuck you, I'm not drilling into my transmission. There ain't no fucking way I'm putting a drill to my transmission. Not happening. But I got that in, and I got the there it is, the pyrometer in. That went in, fucking took forever. I'm serious, like it really took forever to drill and tap that hole. So hopefully today's little project goes a little bit better. But like I said, I gotta wait on the rest of those gauges because I need to get in an adapter. So hopefully this goes better here today. But what I think I need to do is raise up the truck and fuck with all of this. Spacer is going to go right up in here for the leveling kit, and it's just going to push down these springs a little bit. And I'm hoping I'm not going to have to disconnect too much, and I hope this goes quickly. So as soon as I get a little bit more information in, I'll try and keep you guys updated. Okay, so after looking at everything, I decided it was better to go ahead and get better jack stands, taller ones, because my jack just doesn't go high enough, and that little jack stand I don't think will do it. So I got a 20-ton bottle type jack, and jack stands that go up to like almost 2 feet. And I also went ahead and rented out the compressors here to put the springs down. I think it'll be a little bit easier that way, and we'll see how it goes. Okay, so that's one side up in the air. I love this new jack. It's really heavy duty. It's nice and easy to pump up with. It's just not tall enough. I had to put a wood block underneath of it and raise it up some more, but the wheel is just off the ground. Everything's nice and high. I just gotta do the other side now. Okay, now both jack stands are up. They're up by considerable amount. Each tire has at least 1.5 inches to 2 inches of clearance. So next I'm gonna see if maybe I need to raise up the front differential. It looks like if I do, it will compress the springs a little bit more and make it a little easier for me to get the coil compressors in there. So we'll do that next and see where we're at. Okay, so as it turns out, the next step really should have been to take off the tires. And speaking of steps, what you really should do is loosen the fucking bolts before you lift it. But I didn't do that, so nice little handy piece of block to keep that wheel, keep it from moving. And I took off the lug nuts and whatnot. Took off the tires, are sitting over there. And yeah, so now let's just see what my next step is, and we shall go from there. Okay, so my camera died, and I couldn't really give you the step-by-step I really wanted to give. But what happened was I ended up compressing the spring as much as I could with the coil compressors there, or spring compressors, however you want to say that. And I got it down a good bit. I did that by jacking up the differential in the front, the pumpkin there, and then putting them on and screwing them down as tight as I could, which was pretty tight. They really weren't made for diesel coil springs. Let's see here. I did get it in. That is it, right there. You know, like I said, this is my first time putting these on a vehicle, so it was kind of a bitch getting it in there, but, you know, hey, it's there. The bolts up here got tightened down to 100 foot-pounds, and the recommended torque was actually anywhere from 85 to 110. It was very interesting that I couldn't find a specific torque measurement, but hey, I mean, if they're okay with the range, then I am too. So I did tighten them down to the higher end of the range. All I have to do on this side right now is to reconnect the shock, but I'm going to wait until the other side is done to do that. And when I'm done, I got to reconnect the sway bar link there. I took it off because it gave me like an extra 3/4 of an inch to fuck with. And yeah, that's pretty much it for this side. The other side's not done yet. Kind of taking a break at the moment and enjoying the nice day outside. So yeah, just gotta move everything, all these tools and shit, to the other side and do it. And then once I do it, I can start connecting everything back together. Got to get that shock back up in the tower there. And yeah, that's really about it. Once the other side's done and, you know, everything's tightened back down, I can start putting the tires back on and lowering this sucker down, and the project will be done. So that's that for that.